everyone. How are we? Me and Alicia have the same due date, so you're gonna have to deal with two winded ladies.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and unenable the waiting room so people can join. Alicia, you are spotlit. And
Perfect.
welcome, happy pre-Mother's Day workout. I'm Lily. I'm the founder and CEO of Auggie. We are so excited to be here this morning with the LIV Method in partnership with the company Stakt, which makes the best mats for working out. And yeah, we will get into it. This morning's about us and you. So, Alicia, off to you.
Amazing. Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Happy early Mother's Day. This is personally, I guess, my first one, right? Does that count?
Definitely your first one.
It counts, yeah. Um, yeah, like Lily said, we have the same due date, July, so it's coming up very fast, I'm finding. I thought I had all the time in the world, and now I'm like, oh, it's coming. This is real.
I see
Um,
on this. She just had a baby, so we need the tips from you, Jolynn.
yeah, seriously.
Oh, there's the baby.
Oh, amazing. I love it. Guys, we're not going to need any weights today. If you have some you want to use throughout, I will tell you when is a good time to grab them. Again, you don't need them, but if you have them, great. We will use a band, or if you don't have a band, a towel or something you can pull apart easily, something long enough to pull apart. Otherwise, just body weight, and then optional if you want to use your own weights. I can give you suggestions on when to do that. But yeah, a band, a towel, something to create a little tension on. Otherwise, you're all set with just you, and if you have a mat if you want it, and we'll be good to go. And then Lily, you just tell me if you want me to start right away or wait for more
Yeah,
people.
let's get started. People are going to join. I think
Okay,
like 80 or
amazing.
yeah.
Let's do it. We're gonna start down on all fours. And this is friendly if you're pregnant or recently just had a child, or not, doesn't matter. You can all do it. We're gonna inhale and look up, and then exhale and round best you can, trying to find as much movement here in your spine as possible. And move slowly. Big movements, nice deep breaths as you go. Inhale, look up, and exhale, round. We'll do one more just like that. Maybe finding a little more range of motion each time. Inhale, look up, exhale, round. Good. Once you finish that round, I want you to separate your knees a little bit. You can untuck your toes and then walk your fingertips forward. So we're in a child's pose, trying to reach your armpits towards the ground. Getting a nice stretch through the shoulders as well, and then releasing your low back best you can. You can rest your head down. A few deep breaths here. Trying to release any tension you feel. And then we'll take both hands over towards your right side. So I want you to leave your hips where they are. We're reaching diagonally to the right. Same thing, trying to get armpits towards the ground. Deep breaths. If you can sink a little deeper through your hips. And we'll do the same over to the left. Walk the hands towards the left. Now my right shoulder is going to try to get down towards the ground. A few deep breaths. And then we'll go one more time back through center, even it out. Maybe walking your fingertips a little bit further if it feels good. And then we'll walk our hands back towards your knees. My hips are still down on my heels. I'm going to take my left hand, but you can do it either side, behind my head. And you can push down with the opposite hand between your legs. You're going to open up. So I'm trying to reach my elbow towards the ceiling as I twist, and then release it all the way back down. And I'm using the hand on the floor to create a little tension so I have more leverage to open up and then close it off again. Moving as quickly or slowly as feels good for you. The goal is to try to keep the hips mostly still. They might twist a bit, which is okay, but mostly trying to open through your thoracic spine. And this is going to be really good, especially if we have anyone recently breastfeeding or anything, to open up through the chest. Should feel nice. And then when you're ready, you can switch to the other side. Again, a nice push down with the opposite hand Gives you a little extra leverage. Deep breaths will always help to find more range of motion. Take one more on that side. And then we'll come through either a plank on your hands or plank on your knees. If you're in a plank on your knees, I just want you to pull your hips forward and squeeze your butt. If you feel good in a plank on your hands, then same thing. Hips are forward, shoulders and hips in line, and your shoulders are going to be right over top of your wrists. From here, we'll step one foot to the outside of the hand. Always the option to drop the back knee. We'll reach up on that side. So the same arm as the front leg reaches up. And then I want you to take your elbow towards the inside of your foot or towards the ground. It might not touch, and that's okay. Stay on that side. So we open up through your chest, elbow down towards the floor or towards the inside of your foot. Deep breaths, one more on that side. Reach it up and elbow down towards the ground. When you're ready, you can switch other side. Step the opposite foot to the outside of the hand. Give your hips a little pull forward. And then we'll open up towards the front leg, elbow down to the ground or towards the ground. Again, this can be done with your back knee down, or if you feel good and you need a little extra stretch, you can extend your back leg. Pick what feels good for you right now. Good. Take one more on this side. Reach it up, elbow down, and then we'll meet back in our plank on our hands or plank on your knees. Just creating a little tension, drawing your navel in best you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can separate your feet, tuck your toes under if you're in a plank on your knees, and then find a down dog. So my tailbone's reaching towards the ceiling. If you need to have a soft bend to the knees here, that's fine. And I want you to think about your chest reaching towards your thighs. Deep breaths. So we're getting into the shoulders a little bit. If it feels good to pedal through the feet, you can one at a time reach a heel towards the ground. Find some movement. And a nice stretch in the backs of the legs. Good. When you're ready, we'll walk hands towards your feet or feet towards your hands. Bend your knees and then let yourself roll all the way up. From here, I want you to circle the arms all the way up and back. Big circles, front to back, as big of a circle as you can make. You can start moving a little faster with your circles. And then when you're ready, reverse it. So try to go back to front. Good. I like to keep a soft bend in my knees, but whatever feels good for you, just finding as much range of motion as you can. Beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. From here, I'm going to take a squat reverse lunge. So my squat, my feet are going to be slightly wider than my hips. You can have a little outward rotation if it feels good for you. Just take yourself down. I want you to try to keep your chest lifted here. So I'm bending my knees to get down and standing all the way up. Just your squat right now. Down and up. Yes. Nice deep breaths. Moving at whatever pace feels good for you. If you're feeling great this morning and you want to start moving faster, please do. Good. Almost like you're creating resistance on the way down and pushing through my feet the whole time. Standing up, nice squeeze of the glutes. Good. We're going to add a reverse lunge here. So we'll do one squat and then reverse lunge, tap one knee down towards the ground if you can. If you don't get all the way down, don't worry. We'll take the other side and then we'll go back to your squat. So you have one squat, one reverse lunge each side, and back to your squat. And this is still your warm up, so no weights yet. Don't stress if you're moving slow. This is just to get everything together, turning on the body a little bit. Nice deep breaths. Good. Once you're even, you've got both sides of those lunges in, we're going to go into a side lunge. So stepping side, I keep my opposite leg completely straight. My hips go back slightly, bend my knee, come back together. Stay on that side. I will tell you when to switch. So a nice bend of the knee of the stepping leg. Keep the chest slightly lifted. My hips go back to create space. Beautiful. We have 5 more seconds on this side, and then we'll switch in 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it over to the other side. Same thing. Bend the knee. My opposite leg is straight. Push back. Give yourself a generous step so you have somewhere for the legs to go. You might feel a little stretch on the inside of the straight leg. That's perfect. 10 more seconds. Fantastic. For 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to have some impact stuff. If you guys are not wanting to jump, or if it's not available to you, no worries. I'll always give you a non-jumping option. We're going to go into jumping jacks. If you're not jumping, you'll do the same thing with toe taps. Ready, set, here we go. Just 10 seconds. Again, you can jump it or you can tap it. Either way, you'll get to hear me breathe nice and heavily as I do it. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Same thing with high knees. Either march it or high knee jog. Just 10 seconds. Good. You pick whatever one feels best for you. Just try to move quickly. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Fantastic. How are we feeling? Are we doing good? Grab a sip of water. That concludes our warm-up. Okay. We're going to take some nice deep breaths. We're going to start with a squat stretch to begin. No weights needed. I'm going to face side so you can see my legs start straight. I have the same position I did earlier as in my squats, a little outward rotation. I'm going to reach as far down on my legs as I can. Then I'm going to pull my hips down, reach my arms up, and stand all the way up. I'll keep doing it with you. You can join me when you're ready. Legs are straight. I get a nice stretch in. So go as far as you can with your legs straight. Then pull your butt down, trying to keep my chest lifted. My arms go up to my ears, and I stand all the way up. Do whatever version of this is available to you. Do try to get your chest up. That's usually the hardest part, is the arms by the ears with the chest lifted, especially if you're a little tighter in that upper back. And again, breathing is going to help a lot. Maybe each time you can feel yourself getting a little bit deeper, pushing through the feet to stand all the way up. Keep going. You've got another 25 seconds here. And I am letting my knees push out as I go down, so I have space. Arms up, stand all the way up. Good, you're close. Keep yourself moving. Find a speed that works well for you. Beautiful. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Finish your rep. And then we're going to come down to the ground. If you're uncomfortable on your back, you can always put a pillow under your head or just elevate your head slightly. If you have a stacked mat, you can just fold it in half, does it for you. But I want you on your back. We're going to go single leg glute bridge. Hands can be by your sides. One leg up at a 90-degree angle, so my heel and my knee are in line. I'm going to push through the foot on the floor, lift up and down. Stay on the same side, and I'll tell you when to switch. If you want more of a challenge, you're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling. So down, you're going to have a little bit more stability and a little more help from your arms to get the hip up. But again, if you're feeling great and you want to put more effort into the bottom half, you're going to reach your arms to the ceiling. Another 15 seconds and we'll switch legs. The more you can push through the heel on the floor to get your hips up, the better. Good, we're getting ready to switch sides. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Knee and ankle straight line, so it's a 90-degree angle with my leg in the air. And that leg in the air is not doing anything. It's just staying still so I can focus on my leg on the ground. You should feel the back of your leg. You might feel a little in the front as well. But the more you can push through your heel, push through the foot on the floor, the better. Nice deep breaths to remind yourself to keep breathing as you go here. Trying to squeeze the glutes at the top as you push up. Another 10 seconds on this side. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to find our way back up to standing. However is easiest for you to make your way all the way back up. Now is when we're going to use our band or our towel or whatever you can create some tension on. So I have a band here to show. I'm going to try and rip it apart. So if you have a towel or if you have a shirt, something, you want to pull it so hard that you think you could rip it apart. My hands are directly in front of my shoulders and my arms are straight. I'm going to pull my elbows in. They go wide. I'm still pulling hard on the band. I extend, and then I go up and down. So my arms are straight. I bend, pull the band to my chest, extend them out, pull up, try to get my biceps to my ears, and back down. And the more resistance you can create, you can join me when you're ready. The more resistance you can create on your band or on your towel, the more you're gonna feel this one. So I'm constantly trying to rip the band apart as I go in, out, up, and down. And this one doesn't have to be fast. In fact, the slower, more controlled, the more you're gonna feel it. Keep that tension. There should be no slack in your band. In, out, up, and down. We got 20 seconds. This one, you should already feel a little burn. If you don't, I need you to pull harder, like you're trying to rip it apart the whole time, not just when you bring the arms in, but even when the arms are straight. Yes. We got 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Do we get some burn on that one? Fantastic. Good.
This is
all right.
So hard, but I'm loving it.
Good. Yeah. And at any point, if anyone needs to take a break, please do. We're going to try to keep it moving, but do what you need for yourself. Next part, especially, is going to be a little bit of a cardio push. I'm going to give you options that are non-jumping as well, but know that if you need to take breaks, catch your breath, please do that for yourself. Exercise 1 is a drop squat. So your feet will start together and apart. Doesn't have to be your deepest squat. And if you're not jumping, do hands behind your head, fast body weight squats as an alternative. And then we're gonna do knee drive. So I'm in a high lunge. My front knee is bent. I'm gonna drive my knee up. This is option 1. If that feels really good. Option 2, you can add a hop to the bottom leg. I'll tell you when to switch sides. So we'll do 20 seconds of your drop squat, 20 seconds on each leg of your knee drive. Again, add jumps if you want to. We're gonna do it twice through, okay? I'm gonna do it with you. We're gonna start with drop squat or body weight squats. And the goal of this is to push your heart rate up. So I want you breathing heavily. Ready? Set. Here we go. Drop squat or body weight squats. Hands behind the head will help you to keep your chest lifted. Yes. And this is gonna go by quickly. So especially if you're not jumping, try to keep your speed up. From a 1 to a 10, I want your rate of exertion to be around a 7 or 8. Yes. We're getting ready. We're going to go to the knee drive in 3, 2, 1. My front knee stays bent. I drive that knee up, up, up. Opposite arm comes forward as the knee does. The option for the jump is to hop it at the top. Yes. Keep going here and check out our timer. You've got this for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch the leg in front. Same thing. You might feel your booty start to burn on this one. That's good. Keep your breathing tight. Yes. Good. 10 seconds on this side. Jumping option here. Beautiful. Good. We're going to go back to your drop squat one more time through. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Drop squat. If you're not jumping, you're doing your body weight squat. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Yes. Again, this is for you. Move as fast or slow as you need. Keep going. 10 seconds. Beautiful. Yes, Jolyn, that's it. Fantastic. We're going to knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Knee up. Keep your front leg a little bent the whole time so you can move faster. Just tap that foot back. Yes. Beautiful. Hopping. If you need a little extra, 10 seconds. Good. We're getting ready to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Opposite foot forward. Drive it up, up. Yes. You can do a combo, maybe 1 hop, 1 knee drive. Do what feels right for you. Beautiful. 10 seconds. After this, we get a quick break. For 3, 2, 1. Relax. Fantastic. Take a minute to catch your breath, grab a sip of water. Beautiful. That is our first circuit. We're going to go all the way back to the top of it to remind you our legs are straight. We reach down, pull the hips down, reach the arms up, stand up. We're gonna go back there. Take another 10 seconds. Try to get your heart rate to come back down. And if your heart rate didn't get up that much, now you know for next time, you can amp it up a little bit more, especially on that power section. All right, let's do this. Squat stretch, ready, set. Here we go, my legs are straight. I reach as far as I can. Get a nice stretch to the backs of the legs. Pull the hips down as low as you can. Arms float to the ears. Stand up. This one does not have to be fast. I'd rather you spend more time in your stretches. Good, and then I'm really using my feet to push down to the floor as my arms come up. So there's tension in my legs as I stand up. Keep going. Yes, you guys have another 20 seconds here. Straight legs on that pull over. Fantastic. Yes, just taking a peek, make sure everyone's looking good. Fantastic. Less than 10 seconds, maybe 1 or 2 more reps, depending on how fast you're moving. Great. For 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Single leg glute bridge. Make your way down to the ground. Remember, this one you can do arms up to the ceiling or down by your side. It's going to be a little more supported. Start on whichever leg feels good. Ready? Set. Here we go. Push through the heel. Squeeze your glutes lower down. Right when you feel the floor with your hips, I want you to push back up. Try not to settle too far down and relax everything so you can keep pushing into the foot on the floor even as your hips come down. Good. 15 seconds and we'll switch sides. If you notice your heel on the ground is coming off, I want you to try to put more effort into pushing down with the heel and release some tension in your toes. Sometimes the front of our body likes to take over. We've got 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. So the heel should not come off the ground on this one. Push it up, squeeze, slowly lower. Good. Fantastic. 20 seconds. Yes, pushing hard into my heel on the floor. 10 more. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Making your way back up to stand. Grab your towel, grab your band, or whatever you're using for your press and raise. Hands start directly in front of your shoulders, so it's a little closer together than maybe feels right. And then pull it apart like you're trying to rip it. We have in, out, up, and down. Yes. Find a rhythm that works for you. A little bend to the knees helps me to, I say engage my core, but give baby a hug right now. Yes, but if you can feel your core, I want you to think navel pulling in towards your spine. Watch the shoulders don't raise as you lift the arms up. We're trying to extend the arms without the shoulders doing all the work. And again, if you're not really feeling it, pull harder on your towel or on your band, whatever you're using. This is a good one to catch your breath on as well. Another 20 seconds. Notice if you can pull harder, create a little more tension. 10 more. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew, that one burns. Good work. We're going back to our power. We're there again already. So reminder, drop squat, knee drive. Drop squat can be a body weight squat, and the knee drive can add a hop if you want a little extra. We've got 20 seconds for each 2 rounds. Ready, set, here we go. The goal of this is to get your heart rate up. So if you're feeling really out of breath, great. Maybe a little talk test. It should be like you should telling me it's hard to hold a conversation, but you can't not talk, right? You don't want to get to a point where talking is not possible, but it should sound like you're breathing heavily. We're getting ready for our first knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Pick your favorite leg. Knee drive, add a hop if you feel great. I'm keeping most of my weight on the front leg. Drive it up. And I feel this front leg working a lot, especially the back of it. 10 seconds. We're gonna switch sides. In 3, 2, 1. Switch the leg in front. Right away, start. Yes, check in with your upper back. See if you're doing any rounding. Try to squeeze shoulder blades together. Drive that knee. Fantastic. Big step back, tap the toes down. Get right back into it. Less than 10. We have one more round coming up. Back to your drop squats. In 3, 2, 1, go. Drop squats or body weight squats. Go. Yeah. Crushing it, guys. Keep going. Less than 10. For 3, 2, 1, knee drive. Pick your favorite leg. Go. Drive that knee. Good. The coordination of the arms. Opposite arm comes forward as the knee drives, just like you do when you walk. Good. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch the leg. Yes. Always an option to add a hop. Get that bottom foot off the ground. Less than 10. Stay with it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo, good work. Grab a sip of water. How are we feeling? We good? We're making it. So good. All right, guys. We're moving on. We're going to a new circuit. We will revisit this circuit. We're just gonna take a little break from it. And we're gonna hit a new one first. And then we'll come back to it. Next one's gonna start with a knees hover. So there's 2 options for this. I'm gonna come to all fours. My knees are directly under my hips. From this position, I'm gonna push into my hands, push into my feet. My knees are gonna lift an inch off the ground. If this feels like enough, hold it, or you can even lift up and down. Option 2, which is gonna be a little bit harder, you're gonna hold your knees off the ground and you're gonna tap one hand to the opposite shoulder. And the goal is to not let your hips rock, but see how still you can keep your hips as you tap slowly shoulder to shoulder. So pick which version feels best for you in this moment and come on down. Ready? Set. Here we go. Knees are up. You can hold them up. Option 1. If that feels like too much, lift them up and down. Try to set them down gently. And then option 3, which is going to be the most intense, if you will, is leaving them off the ground, tapping one hand the opposite shoulder. And the goal, I'm pushing really hard into my opposite foot on the floor to try to eliminate any wiggling of the hips. Keep going. I'm going to come check you guys out. Yes, good, Taylor. Feeling good. I love it. Beautiful. So this one's anti-rotational, especially if you're adding that shoulder tap. You've just got another 15 seconds. Keep your breath. You might feel your quads start to burn. That is normal. That is going to happen. This position is really hard to maintain. So if you need to take breaks and get back into it, definitely do. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Fantastic. Stay down. We're going to start left foot forward. My right leg is back. So I'm in a half kneeling position. I'm doing my best to tuck my pelvis under so that I'm not arching too much in my low back. I'm trying to eliminate that lumbar spine arching. From here, you're going to start with both hands straight in front of you. I'm going to open towards my front leg. Best I can, take my eyes towards the back arm. So I'm twisting, my hips stay forward. I'm opening up and I'm closing it again, just like a book. Open it and close it. If you're near a wall, you could put your inside hip on the wall to help to not move as you open and close. And that's just it. Open all the way, find as much movement in the upper back as you can and close. If that feels really easy for you, feel free to hover the bottom knee off the ground as you do it. It takes the intensity up a lot. Keep going on that side, another 10 seconds. Yeah, it should feel good, and squeeze your glutes in this position as well. Good, we're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch the leg in front. Tuck that tailbone under, squeeze your glutes. Open as far as you can, look towards the hand that's going back, and close it off again. Again, the way to make this more intense, you'll hover the bottom knee off the ground. Keeping it bent, yes. Should feel a nice opening Squeeze your glutes. Don't let your hip go. And close it off. 10 more seconds. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Good. We're going to stand up. One more exercise in this circuit. We have a split squat. You can start with your right leg forward, left foot back. My heel in the back is lifted. Find your balance in this position. We're going to go straight down to that same half kneeling and stand all the way up. This is where if you have a weight and you want to hang it on the side of the front leg or at your chest, feel free. Body weight is also good. Stay on the same leg. My legs stay apart as I stand up. We've got another 20 seconds on this side. Push hard, try to keep the back heel lifted. Slowly lower yourself down. 10 seconds. The goal is to stay as upright as you can. So if you find yourself really leaning forward, see if you can come up just a bit higher for 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll switch sides. Take the left foot forward at whichever side you haven't done. Stay tall. Bend the knees. 2 90-degree angles in your legs. Stand yourself all the way up. Slowly down. Tap the knee. And up. Yes. Good. 15 seconds here. Keeping the chest open, shoulders back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. That's our second circuit. We're going to go through it all again. Knees hover. Knees hover off the ground. You can lift them up and down. You can hold them up, or you can add the shoulder taps. Ready? Make your way down. Set. Here we go. Knees are up. Hold. Tap them. Maybe add your shoulder taps. Keep going. Make sure I keep an eye on the clock for us so we don't stay in this position longer than we have to. You've got 30 seconds here. Good. Yeah, check in. Make sure your shoulders stay right over your wrists and your knees stay under your hips. The tendency, your body's going to try to get out of this position. So you're going to try to step back. Your shoulders are going to try to pull back. Stack everything so you're in your nice box. 10 seconds. You're close. Yes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Stay down. We're going to take our half kneeling twist. Pick whatever leg you want to go in front. You're twisting towards your front leg. Opening up as much as you can and come back. Ready? Set. Here we go. Again, I'm trying not to arch too much in this position. Try your best to get a straight line from your shoulder to your hips. Squeezing your glutes. You might feel a little stretch in your hip flexor on the bottom leg. That's good. Open up as far as you can and then close it off again. Hovering the bottom knee is a way to make this one more challenging. 10 seconds on this side. Nice exhale as you reach back. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll switch sides. Ready. Set. Here we go. Squeeze the glutes, open up all the way, look back, and close it. Yes, trying your best to keep the hips, both hip bones straight forward as you open up. Good. 10 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. We're going split squat. You should already be in that position. You have to just stand right up, tap the knee down, push through your feet, stand up. Ready? Here we go. Keeping the chest lifted, stay tall. Again, if you have a weight and you want to add it, either hold it at your chest or hang it next to your front leg. Tap the knee down, stand yourself up. Fantastic. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll switch the leg in front. Same thing. My back heel stays lifted. Ready? Set. Here we go. Push through the feet. Stand. Like I've got lights, one on the front of each hip bone. Stay pointing straight forward. 15. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Good. Good work. Everyone grab a sip of water if you need it. As promised, we go back to the top of everything we've done. So we go back to our squat stretch. Our legs are straight, hands down, pull your hips, arms up, stand up. We're going to hit everything from top to bottom one more time through, okay? Including that cardio push. Ready, feet wide, set. Here we go. Legs stay straight. Get yourself over as far as you can. Pull your hips down. Arms go up. Stand yourself up. This one's slow and controlled. Spending more time in each position. Third round should feel the best. We're warm. Maybe you find yourself sinking a little deeper. Good. This one can be difficult though, especially with the upper body. Sometimes it's hard to get these arms back. Just do your best. Go where it feels like a challenge, but achievable for you. You've got 20 seconds. Good. 10 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, finish your rep, and 1. Great. Single leg glute bridge. We're coming down to the ground. Find your way down. Arms can be reaching to the ceiling or down by your sides. One leg up. Ready, set. Here we go. Hips up. Push through the heel on the floor and down. You guys know what you're doing now. Just let yourself move through it. Find clean reps. Don't worry about moving quickly just yet. 20 seconds. Really pushing into your heel especially. 10 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch the leg. Push it up and down. Maybe you notice one side is harder than the other. It's normal. Good. Slowly release. Remember, as soon as you feel the ground, push back into the foot. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll it to your side. Bring yourself up. Grab your towel or your band for our press and raise. Hands are going to be right in front of your shoulders. Give a nice pull apart. Try to rip it in, out, up, and down. Ready? Here we go. Join me when you're ready. Little bend to the knees, trying to pull my navel towards my spine, or give baby a hug. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. The more tension you can create, the more you'll feel this one. Elbows wide as you pull the band to your chest. 20 seconds. You guys look great. 10 more. Keep pulling on your band, try to rip it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, finish it, and 1. Fantastic. All right, we're going to our heart rate push. We have drop squat or body weight squats and our knee drive. You can add a hop if you want. Twice through, 20 seconds each, and then we will not see it again. Drop squats first. Ready, set. Here we go. Yes, body weight squats. Hands behind your head or at your chest. If you're feeling like this last round, you just need to move. I get it. Do what you can to keep yourself moving at whatever intensity works for you. 10 seconds. You got it. We're going to go knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Pick your favorite leg. Drive the knee up. Maybe add a hop. You got this. Good. A version where you're doing one hop, one knee drive also works. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch the leg in front. Opposite arms going forward as the knee comes up. Good. You're close. Nice. Less than 10. Just one more time through all of these. In 3, 2, 1. Drop squat or body weight squats. Final 20 seconds of this one. You got it. Yes. 10 more. We've got 3, 2, 1, knee drive, go. Good, a little bend to that front knee is gonna help you to stabilize. Keep the weight forward. Just tap the toes back. 10 seconds. Good, energy through your arms. We're getting ready to switch. 3, 2, 1, switch the leg. Yes, drive it. If you have some music on, find a beat. 10 seconds. Home stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Fantastic. Grab a sip of water. Yeah, guys, good work. We're gonna go back to our knees hover, lift up and down, hold or shoulder tap, whichever version works best for you. Last time. So once you're feeling like your heart rate's come down a bit, find your way down to your mat. Knees are directly under your hips, shoulders directly over your wrists. Ready? Set. Here we go. Lifting, hold the knees off the ground, or again, if that's a bit too intense for you, lifting up and down is actually going to be great for you because you have to turn on each muscle every time. And then again, option 3 is shoulder tap. And I'm trying really hard not to wiggle my hips. Keep going. You've got 30 seconds. Yes, so good. 15. If you're holding it, this is intense. I know. You're doing great. Almost there. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Stay down. We're going to go to our half kneeling twist. This one should feel like a nice break in comparison. Arms start forward, open towards the front leg. Ready? Here we go. Intentionally less to think about so that you can focus on not letting everything split open, but see how you can stack the spine and really see how much range of motion you can get without compensating in the hips or in the low back. Good, 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch sides. Other leg forward. Ready? Set. Here we go. Squeeze your glutes. Let the hip flexor open on the leg on the ground. Yes. Look back towards it. Good. Knees should stay pointing straight forward. 15 seconds on this side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can start right from this position. We have our split squat. All the way up, find your balance, tap the knee down. Here we go. Push up, squeeze, lower down. If you have the weights you want to hang or bring the belt to your chest, always an option. Good. Working on eliminating any wiggling or attempting to, right? Trying to be as stable as possible. 10 more seconds on this side. The slower you go, the more time you spend under tension, the more you're going to feel this one. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Switch the leg in front. Ready? Here we go. Down slowly. Try not to let your knee slam into the ground. Tap it, or you can put your weight down, but don't let it crash. 20 seconds. Good. Chest lifted. So it's easy to wind up forward here. As best we can, we want to stay upright. Less than 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, finish your rep, and 1. Fantastic. So good. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little stretch. Same thing applies as earlier. If you need your head elevated, please use whatever you need to underneath to elevate it. You're gonna come onto your back, bring your right knee into your chest. So make your way down to the ground. Right knee is into your chest. If you want to keep the opposite leg planted on the floor, you can, or you can extend it long. Let your heart rate slow down. If with the knee into your chest, you need to take it out a little bit, always an option. With all of these stretches, do what feels best for you. And again, always able to elevate your head if you need to. Maybe circle through the ankle of that bent knee, getting in both directions. And then I'm working hard to get my bottom leg straight. And I'm getting a nice stretch to the front of my hip. From this position, I want you to extend your top leg towards the ceiling. Again, you can always bend the bottom knee if that feels better. And you can always take it slightly to the side if you've got a bump in the way. Deep breaths. Fantastic. We're going to change this to a figure 4 stretch in 3, 2, 1. Bend your bottom knee, cross your top leg over it. You can stay there if that feels like enough, or bring the bottom leg closer to you. I like to do a little rock side to side to release my low back here as well. You can flex your feet and then think about pushing your knee out or away from your body with the top leg. Fantastic. 10 seconds here, enjoy it. Again, you can rock, you can hold it still. Rocking feels nice for me. You've got 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do all of that on the other side. So bottom leg can either be bent or straight. And then my left knee, or the one you haven't done, is gonna pull in towards your chest, or maybe slightly to the side, circle the ankle. Good. We're trying to lengthen our muscles, but also just let your heart rate come down after that workout. Good. From here, we can extend the top leg. Always an option to bend your bottom knee. Working hard to straighten all the way behind your knee here. If you have your band or your towel, you can also hook it around your foot to help you. Nice deep breaths. Slow your breathing down. We're going to move into our figure 4 in 3, 2, 1. Bend the bottom knee, cross your left leg or the leg on top in front, and then either leave it there or pull it in. Options to gently rock. Feet are flexed, knee is pushing away from you, so you're opening up through the hip. Get another 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Find your way up to all fours, however is easiest for you. Same position we were in for our knees hover, but our knees are going to stay on the ground. I want you to look back towards your heels. So I'm bending at the waist and I'm letting my hips move now. So I'm going laterally and looking towards my heel on each side. Let the hip move on this one. You should feel a nice little stretch through the back of your hip. Good. I'm trying to keep my knees still, keep my feet planted. You've got 3, 2, 1. From here, take that right leg straight out to the side. My toes are facing forwards. I'm going to pull my hips back and forward. My toes are pointing straight front. And then when you're ready, you can turn your toes towards the ceiling. I know you can't see my toes, so I'll go this way. Toes towards the ceiling, and same thing, pull your hips back and forward. You'll feel a little bit of a different stretch as the toes go up. Good, and we're gonna take that on the other side in 3, 2, 1. First, take the toes straight forward. So I'm on the instep of my foot, going forward and back. Butt's trying to get towards your heel. For 3, 2, 1, turn the toes up. You'll feel it a little bit differently. Pull it back and forward. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. We'll do one more down dog. Pedal through the feet. You can keep the knees bent or pull one heel down. And when you're ready, hands and feet walk towards each other. Bend your knees and slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. You can open up through the chest. Let the arms swing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Happy Mother's Day. fantastic work. Way to get it done on a Friday morning.
Thank you so much, Alicia. You're an inspiration. I don't know how you just did that so intensely.
Oh, thank you, Lily. You crushed it. I mean, everyone crushed it.
I accidentally didn't have my video on for a little. I'm so sorry. The LIV Method and Stakt, thank you so much. And Alicia, happy first Mother's Day.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.